Welcome to my live. Today we are going to be making a wreath. I'm just going to start prepping everything and hopefully some people will come in. Hi! We are going to be doing a Christmas wreath today. I sold my Jesus is the Reason for the Season yesterday, so I'm going to make another one to have in stock. And right now I am just, oh, it's not warm enough. I'm going to hot glue some pipe cleaners down to my sign and set that aside so it can dry. And then we are going to start attaching these pipe cleaners. And I'm just going to fold them in half and cut them. And then we will attach these to my wreath form. We are doing a pretty big size. I got my wreath form from Dollar Tree. And I got my sign from Craft Outlet. That's what we're going to be doing today. Super cute. I don't think my hot glue gun's ready. So we're just going to attach these pipe cleaners first. And you're just going to thread them through that bracket and give them a few good twists. And we're going to do that to all 8 brackets, all the way around. And this is how we're going to attach our Deco mesh. Same thing. And there are 8 brackets to show. And that is what it's going to look like. And we are just going to do that all the way around. And just keep on going. I think my hot glue gun's finally hot. I am going to put some hot glue on my sign so we can attach some pipe cleaners to it and set it to the side and let it dry. So it will be ready in time for us to attach it to our wreath when we're all done. Alright, I put some pipe cleaners on there and some hot glue. Put some more on top of the pipe cleaners just so I know they will be nice and secure. Alright, I'll set this out of the way. And then here's the sign again. Super cute. Alright, let me know if y'all have any questions as I am making this wreath. Pretty big one today. I'm just gotta replace the one that I sold in my shop yesterday. I think everyone's just ready for Christmas. I've been selling a lot of Christmas stuff lately, even though we haven't even hit Halloween yet, but that's okay. Fall wasn't a huge seller for me last year, so I don't really expect a lot of people to buy a lot of fall wreaths this year. Okay, and we're just going to attach these pipe cleaners, 2 to a bracket, all the way around. And just give them a few good twists, and this is how we're going to attach our Deco mesh. I'll show y'all to the camera. So that's what that's looking like. Okay. And now since our sign is navy, golds, and white, I am going to attach this super sparkly navy Deco mesh. This is 21-inch Deco mesh, and it's from Craft Outlet. It's where most of my supplies come from. So we are just going to fold this over on itself and then crumple it up in our hand and attach that right to these pipe cleaners that we just put around our wreath form. And you're going to give those pipe cleaners a few good twists. The reason why I leave that first pipe cleaner longer is because that's where we're going to start and finish our wreath. Okay, so we are now going to do 10-inch poofs all the way around. And I go in a zigzag pattern. So this is my inner ring, this is my outer ring. So I'll do inner, outer, the whole way around. And I just keep on going. Same thing, same method, all the way around. And just attach those. And then you can give them a little fluff as you go. Alright, 10-inch poofs all the way around. And just you put them right in those pipe cleaners and give them a few good twists. And we will do this, we will go around the whole wreath twice. So that's just going to give really good coverage, and it's going to make sure that you don't see your wreath form. Same thing, 10-inch poofs, and you just put them right into those pipe cleaners. And give those pipe cleaners a few good twists. And poof as you go. I just throw my Deco mesh off to the side of my table, and that's how I work with my Deco mesh, so it doesn't roll up on me, and I have some good tension. Alright, and so we're going right back to that long one, give it a few good twists, and then I'm going to cut off the extra pipe cleaner because we don't need it anymore. And I just tuck those pipe cleaners down so that edge doesn't stick up. Alright, 10-inch poofs again all the way around. And then this time when we fluff, we'll kind of just join those poofs together and make sure that we're covering that wire. Hi guys, how you doing? Let me know if y'all have any questions. We are making a wreath today. I sold this one yesterday, so I need to make another one. And this is a hot seller. I only made 2 of these last year, and they sold so fast, so I bought 4 signs this year, hoping it would be a hot seller again. Hi guys. Alright, we're doing 10-inch poofs all the way around, and we're just fluffing out this mesh as we go. I'm using 21-inch Deco mesh. And I bought this from Craft Outlet online. It's where I buy most of my supplies for wreath making. And just keep on going all the way around. Just laying that mesh right into those pipe cleaners, and then giving these poofs a good fluff. How's everyone doing today? Good? Where are y'all watching from? Let me know. Alright, and this is our last section for this part. And I'm going to just wrap that right into those pipe cleaners. Poof these out. And then you just cut off that extra Deco mesh that we don't need. Oh. And then I am going to tuck this right down. Ooh, Georgia, North Carolina. Hey, hey Florida. Russia, hey. Alright, so that is what this is looking like. And now we are going to attach pipe cleaners right in the middle of here, and that's how we're going to attach our ruffles. So I'm going to use 4 pipe cleaners and cut them in half. And then we will attach them to those brackets that we already used. So I just fold these right in half like this, and then I attach it through that bracket on the wreath form, and then I just give them a few good twists. And I'm going to do that all the way around. And this is how we're going to attach our ruffles. I'm using 10-inch Deco mesh for our ruffles. And we are going to do gold. This wreath is very glam, very glittery, very glam. I love it. It's very pretty. Alright, and we just keep on threading these pipe cleaners through that bracket and giving them a few good twists. And I'll show y'all when I'm all done with this part before we start cutting some more Deco mesh. Thread that right through those brackets. Now you can buy wreath forms that already have pipes attached to them, but I just like to do it myself. It saves a little money, and then I can really, you know, I have free range to do whatever I want. I can attach the pipe cleaners how I want. Okay, so that's what that's looking like. Hey, Dad. All right, so that's what that's looking like. We just attach those right in. Okay, and now we are going to cut our 10-inch Deco mesh, and we're going to use gold. Let me show y'all the sign. I don't know if y'all were here before. So this is what we're matching. Super, super cute. Okay, so we are going to cut 25-inch pieces, and we need 8 of them. And I always use my little rotary cutter. I just feel like it makes it go faster than trying to use scissors. Oh, that is perfect. Look at that. Let me just... Ugh. Always gives me the heebie-jeebies. Those, I don't know what it is about that. Staples and cardboard. I don't know. Pulling that out. Okay. So we need 6 more. At 25 inches. And this is 10-inch Deco mesh. And this is from Craft Outlet. I just really like the quality and the price of Craft Outlet. 5, 6, 7. All right, and one more. Oh, took one with me. Okay. And now we are going to attach these to the pipe cleaners that are on the wreath form, and we're going to do the ruffle method. So actually I'm going to put this on the side so y'all can see what I'm doing. So you're just going to take these 25-inch pieces, and you're going to let it naturally kind of roll in on itself a few times, and then you're going to pinch in the middle from bottom to top, and then that is how you make a ruffle. And then you're just going to attach those to those pipe cleaners that we just added. Make sure it's kind of nice and tight. Okay. All right, and we're going to do that to all the sections. So I do this, so it just adds some more fullness to the wreath. And this is where we're going to be attaching our ribbon tails and our bow. So attaching this Deco mesh in between these poofs just makes it some poofiness, and make sure that your ribbon's not going to sink down into your wreath. so you can see your bow and you can see your ribbon tails. I think I just dropped my rotary cutter. It's okay. Okay, and we're just attaching those right into those pipe cleaners. And giving a good little fluff. You just let this naturally roll in on itself and pinch from the bottom to the top. And then carry it over here and attach it right in to those pipe cleaners. Give it a good fluff. And then go on to the next section. Once again, just let him roll in on himself and then pinch that bottom to the top and attach it right in. Right into those pipe cleaners and give a good twist. Alright, 3 more to go. And then we will attach our sign because it is nice and dry. And then we will make a super beautiful glittery bow after this. Alright, give it a few good twists. And this is 25-inch pieces with 10-inch Deco mesh. Give a nice good twist. Alright, we got one more. Keep on going. Alright. Last section, and then I'll hold it up so y'all can see what this looks like. This is just a really good base. I like to do this on most of my wreaths. That's what it's looking like. Okay, and now we will make, oh, hold on, let's attach here's the sign again. And now we will attach the sign, and then we will put the bow. So I had this left over half of a pipe cleaner, so I'm just going to fold that in half and attach it to my sign, and then thread that right through. And attach it to the top. And so that's just going to be a little bit more security, you know, having this tied down at the top, and then I'm going to thread through these pipe cleaners right through that Deco mesh. And I want to make sure that it's, of course, in the middle. So we just thread that through the Deco mesh, and that's just going to make sure, you know, that our sign doesn't sink down into our wreath. And before I attach it to the wreath form, I'm going to do the other side because I want to make sure that it is even. Alright, once again, just threading those pipe cleaners right through that Deco mesh. And then I'm going to give them a nice pull. There we go. Make sure it's even. Okay, and then we are going to attach them to the wreath bracket. And give it a few good twists. You don't want it too tight because, once again, you want your wreath sign to stand on top of your wreath, not sink down into it. Well, at least for this kind of wreath, what I'm doing today. Alright, and we're just going to attach those pipe cleaners right into the wreath frame on that bracket. And give those pipe cleaners a few good twists. Okay. And that's what it looks like. And that's what it looks like on the back. So that's where I attached them. And then I'm just going to cut that off. We're going to cut that extra pipe cleaner off so it's a nice flat surface. I'm going to give this a few good twists. It's a nice flat surface and it's not going to scratch our door. You want to make sure that you have no wires poking through on the back side because you do not want to scratch your front door. Okay, and now we will make a nice big bow for the top. So there we go. Okay, let me cut some wire because I thread this through my bow. So cut some wire, some floral wire, and just pull it in half, and so we'll get that ready for our bow. So the back of my bow, I'm going to use, look how gorgeous this is, this 4-inch ribbon, and then I have some 2.5-inch navy with a little bit of glitter specks. I have this, which I've already cut because this is the last of it. This is the last, so I have just enough to do what I need. I have this navy Christmas tree glitter, some navy stripes, and then for the center of our bow we'll be using this 1.5-inch ribbon, and it's the same, just a little bit smaller. Okay, so we are going to do this 4-inch ribbon for the back of our bow. I'm going to pinch right off at 7 inches for my tail, and I'm going to do 12-inch loops. So you just pinch off right at 12 and loop that around and give your ribbon a twist. So the right side is facing up. Once again, 12-inch, and give it a twist. And then we are going to cut that off at 7 inches. The good thing about using this really thick 4-inch ribbon, it's just a good base that your other ribbon is just going to pop off of it. And that's what you want. You want your bows to stand up. I love this ribbon. Okay, so then next we will do this fun navy. And we'll do 7-inch tails and 12-inch loops. And do 2 loops. And twist that ribbon so the right side is facing. And then cut that 7-inch tail off. And then I just already start adjusting it in my fingers, and I just hold it in between my thumb and my pointer. And you don't have to hold it tight. You just have to hold it tight enough for it to stay in place. Okay, then we're going to take this stripe ribbon, 7-inch tails, 12-inch loops. Oh, I think my wire just flew off the table. 12-inch loops. And 7-inch tails. We cut that off at 7 inches. Let me grab that wire. Okay. And then we will just kind of adjust everything how we want it in our hand. And I'm going to take this super gold. I have just enough. And I'm going to shrink down my loops now. Oh. This ribbon is so hard to work with. Okay, shrink. I love it though. Beautiful. 10 inches. And 10 inches. Fluff out that loop. There we go. I don't have to cut anything off because I had just enough. And then we're going to take this gorgeous navy with Christmas trees. 7-inch tails. 10-inch loops for this one too. And I'm almost, I just ordered some more of this ribbon this morning, so hopefully it will come by the weekend. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of manipulate where I want everything to go. And so this Christmas tree ribbon, the Christmas trees only go one way. So all you do, so like this Christmas tree is upside down, you just flip your loop like that. And now the Christmas trees are facing the right way. Super easy. Okay, so we will take this 1.5-inch ribbon now. And I'm going to do 6-inch tails for the middle and 8-inch, I'm going to shrink it down 2 inches, 8-inch loops. I'm going to do 2 loops. I don't know if I like this ribbon. This ribbon keeps on curling in on itself. I got this ribbon last year from Michael's. It was like after Christmas sale, so I got it pretty cheap. But I'm not in love with it. Alright. 6-inch tails for the middle, 8-inch loops, and you're just holding everything and your pointer finger and your thumb. And so this is the racetrack loop. You just want to throw that ribbon around your thumb and then cut off that tail. And that is going to hide your wire. Oh, thanks so much for watching. Alright. Takes a lot of practice. It took a lot of practice. A lot of YouTube videos, a lot of watching other people. Okay. So you're just going to thread that wire through, hold it nice and tight, and spin your bow. And you want to make sure it is tight, because that is going to make your loops pop up. See how they're already naturally going up? That's what you want. You want that to be tight. Okay, so now I am going to fluff out these loops, and then I'll put it on the table and we will dovetail everything and then attach it to our wreath. This is going to be so cute. Okay. Woo! So much glitter. Alright, so we're just going to take all those tails and fold them in half and cut at an angle. And that is how you dovetail. Also, when I was first becoming a wreath maker, I had no idea that you're supposed to do this to the ends of your ribbons, and I would just leave them unfinished. And one of my friends was like, "You need to dovetail your ends." Game changer. Alright, and we're just gonna, this is the longest part, I feel like, is dovetailing all of these ribbons for your bow. So cute, though. Alright, and most of this ribbon is from Craft Outlet. A few of it is from Michael's. Actually, I really think just the navy. Yeah, just the navy is from Michael's. Everything else is from Craft Outlet. Which that store, when I found out about that store was definitely a game changer also. Just the quality of everything, so much nicer than what you can buy in the store. Okay, we're just going to fluff out our bow now. Move those loops where we want to. Make sure our Christmas trees are all facing the right way. And then I will show y'all before I attach it what it's looking like. Alright. There we go. Oh my gosh, look how glittery it is. Love it. Okay, so now we have, you know, this wire in the back, and we are just going to attach this to the top of our wreath. Let me cut the rest. I'm going to cut this pipe cleaner down because I'm not going to use it anymore. And we are just going to thread this wire right through our wreath. And then you're going to attach it to the bracket on the back. You just thread it right through that Deco mesh. And then this is another little skill that I didn't really realize also when I first started wreath making. I used to pull my bows down really tight, and it just kind of makes them sink into your wreath. And so you want it to be secure, but you don't want it to sink down into your wreath. So I'm just going to give this wire a few good twists and cut off the extra back here and fold it over. And I just seen that I missed one of my ribbon tails right here. Let me cut that. There's always one. I always miss one. Okay. And now we are just going to make sure our loops are looking good. Everything's fluffed and where it should be. And then we are going to attach our ribbon tails. That's what it's looking like. Cute. What do y'all think? I like it. Okay, we are going to set this up. Oh my goodness, I just totally ripped that out. Well, clearly I did not have that secure enough. Okay, hold on, let me throw this through again. Hopefully I have it long enough. Thank you. Picasso until I ripped it off. Okay, let me throw this through. See if I can find the other wire since I already cut off the extra. Alright, where are my Christmas trees? There we go. Okay. Well, that was a first. Okay. I am giving it a lot of twist, and I'm going to tuck it in. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me make sure these Christmas trees are facing the right way. Alright. That has never happened. That is so funny. I got the live jitters. No. I missed another one. Okay, here we go. Fluff it out. Make sure our ribbon tails are curving down. Okay, try that again. Alright, there we go. Alright, and now we are going to attach our ribbon tails. I already pre-cut some of them because I wanted to make sure I had enough ribbon for this wreath. So I cut my tails at 12 inches. So I've already done the navy Christmas tree and the solid gold glitter because I didn't know if I was going to have enough ribbon or not. So now we are going to take the other two ribbons. These are the 2.5 inch ribbons, and I made this ribbon tail thing, so it's 12 inches, and you just wrap your ribbon around this. You do not need a fancy ribbon board. Save your money, cut some cardboard, wrap it around. Super easy. Alright, so we have 7 sections left on this wreath, so we are going to need 7 of each ribbon. And then you just thread your scissors right through that loop and cut. How easy. Do it on both sides. And you have your 7 ribbon tails. And you're just going to fold that in half and cut it at an angle. Yes, all my stuff just goes on the floor. It's fine. It is totally fine. I will sweep up when we're done. Okay. And we just make sure all the ribbons facing the right way. And then we will take this navy, solid navy, and do the same thing. We need 7. So we just wrap it around this cardboard. These are 12 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's sliding off. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I look, I had just enough of this ribbon too. I didn't know I was that low. I think I have some more though. This one in the reserve. Alright, you pinch those sides and slide that cardboard right off. Thread your scissors through. Cut, and then you are going to fold this ribbon in half and dovetail it. And then we will attach this to our wreath. And everything that I make, I sell in my Etsy shop. I'm also a hairdresser, and I have a hair studio, so if you're local, I have all of my wreaths in my hair studio, and I sell them there as well. Okay, so we have all those ready to go. Oh, and my Etsy link is in my bio. Okay, thanks guys. Alright, just had to plug that in, right? Okay, so now we are going to attach our ribbon tails to the sections where we attach the ruffles. So we already have these pipe cleaners ready to roll. And then I am going to do the solids on the bottom, and I just do 2 at a time, and I pinch right in the middle, and I put them an X in my hand, and then I am just going to attach those right into the pipe cleaners. I just give it a twist. I only like to attach 2 ribbons at a time, just because I feel like I can move the ribbon better when it's not so bulky. And we will do that with the pattern ribbon, and we will put that right on top of the solid ribbon. I don't think this pipe cleaner is going to be long enough. Hold on. Let me thread through some more pipe cleaner. So this happens to you. All you have to do is get a new pipe cleaner, fold it over, grab your 2 ribbons, thread it through your X, and then thread it through. Normally my pipe cleaners are long enough, but that is okay. Also, if you're like new to wreath making, you could just leave your pipe cleaners full length, and then you won't have this hiccup that I have. That's okay. Okay, so thread that through to the bracket. Make it nice and tight. Give it a few good twists down here. Okay, and then we are going to fluff out these tails, and then once again, this Christmas tree ribbon is facing a certain way, so we want to make sure that the Christmas trees are facing the right way. So that is that section. So that's what it's looking like, and we'll do that all the way around. Alright, we'll do solids on the bottom, pinch in the middle on both ribbons, and make an X like this, and then just attach those right into those pipe cleaners and just give it a twist. And then we will attach the pattern ribbon same way, pinch in the middle, make an X, and then you just set those right on top. And then you just give those pipe cleaners a few good twists, and then lay down so they're not sticking out. Just push those pipe cleaners down. I just arch my ribbon out so it stands up. All of my ribbon is wired. That's a good, I didn't even think about saying that. Yeah, all of my ribbon is wired, and that's gonna help your loops stand up on your bow and your arches stand up. on your ribbon tails. You need to make sure that you are using wired ribbon for sure. Alright. I think if you didn't use wired ribbon, it would just fall limp, right? Okay, same thing all the way around. We are just pinching this ribbon in the middle, making an X, and then attaching that right to that same pipe cleaner, and then we are going to give it a few good twists. And then push that pipe cleaner down so it's not sticking up. And then we are going to make sure those Christmas trees are facing the right way. And fluff out the rest. And then we are going to keep on going. That's what it's looking like. It's super glittery. I think like once you figure out what pattern of wreath like works for you too, it just, you get it down and then you're like, oh, okay, I can do this. This makes sense to me. Same thing. X, just attach those to those pipe cleaners. Give it a little twist. Then add your next layer. Make an X. Attach them into those pipe cleaners. Give those pipe cleaners a few good twists. And tap them down. And we want to make sure our Christmas trees are facing the right way. Fluff out our bow, our ribbon tails. Alright. Cute. 3 more sections to go, and then we will be done. Alright. Pinch it in the middle, just the solid. Make an X like this, and then just attach those right down. Right into that pipe cleaner and give it a good twist. And we're going to do the next layer. With the pattern on top. Lay it down in that same exact section in the pipe cleaners, and then give those pipe cleaners a good twist and push them down. Make sure those Christmas trees are facing the right way, and then you just kind of arch that ribbon to make it pop up. Alright, 2 more sections to go. Alright, pinch right there in the middle. Pinch here, lay that right into those pipe cleaners. Give it a twist. Fluff out your ribbon tails. Alright. Same thing, X pattern, put it right into that section that you are already working in. Give your pipe cleaners a few good twists and then push them down. We're going to arch our ribbon. And now 1 more section. Uh-oh, I think I ran out of the gold. Okay, I'm gonna have to find another gold ribbon. I'll do it off camera though, so y'all aren't just looking at a blank space. Alright, X pattern. Few good twists. And throw it down. fluff out those tails. Alright. And that is what it is looking like. Super cute. Alright, and then I'm going to add just some thin ribbon to the back of it. And that's how we're going to hang it on our wreath hanger. And just attach that to that top bracket and knot it. And that's how we will hang it from our door. Oh. I'll show y'all. Oh, I think I have some stuff to cut off the back too still. Okay, we knocked that. Okay, so I just attach that to the back bracket. And that's how you will hang it. Okay, let me cut off. Yeah. These pipe cleaners back here. And tuck them into our wreath. Make sure nothing is going to poke our door. Alright. So that's the finished product. Let me know what you'll think. Thank you so much for tuning in, and all of my stuff is available on my Etsy page, which my link is in my bio. Thank you so much for tuning in live with me, and I'll see y'all next time.